This was just a opening, but we can continue at each point.
When you stop.
Alright. Okay, I'm gonna let it play. Oh, she goes forward.
You are here, moving in our midst. I worship you, I worship you. You are here, working in this place. I worship you, I worship you. You are here, moving in our midst. I worship you, I worship you. You are here, working in this place. I worship you, I worship you. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keep, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keep, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. You are here, touching every heart. I worship you, I worship you. You are here, healing every heart. Oh, I worship you, Jesus, I worship you. You're turning lives around. You are here, oh, turning lives around. I worship you, I worship. You're mending every heart. You are here and you're mending every heart. I worship you, yeah. I worship you, Lord. And you are waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God. That is who you are. Yeah, you're the waymaker, waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, my God, that is who you are. Yeah, sing it again. You are, yeah, waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness, yeah. Oh, it's who you are, Jesus, yeah. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper.
Good morning, teachers and students. We welcome you with heavy hearts to our final session, Mrs. Testa.
May the senior and junior choir please stand as they sing. was beautiful. Could a list of my sculpting please accompany us on stage to say the principal prayer?
Good morning, teachers, parents, and fellow students. I'd like to say the following poem from Mrs. Testa. I am the principal, the educational leader of the school. My primary duty is to ensure that education becomes a tool. The students that are in my care are like diamonds in the rough. I mold them with gentle hands, although at times I must be tough. I seek to inspire my teachers to be creative in their thinking, so that our students are prepared for a world that's gradually shrinking. I see my students as the future, the education I seek to ensure. I demand a lot from my teachers, and yet I expect so much more. I fully understand my leadership role to build lives where there are none, to enlist the help of my teachers and parents, so together we can get the job done. Thank you.
Mrs. Testa, we were challenged with the very difficult task of trying to narrow down our favorite memories of you. Where do we even begin?
I think we could start at the very beginning. What do you mean to our dear Ashleys? Would there even be Ashleys without the time, care, and effort you have put into that section of the school? We do not know of any other principals that take time out of their busy day to go and play with their younger students. But somehow you have always found the time to sneak out with the guitar in hand ready to sing and share some stories and fables, always instilling that kindness matters most. This is a memory we will never forget and is most definitely one of our favorite things.
It is said that a great principal builds character, inspires dreams, encourages creativity, builds confidence, and changes lives forever. No place was this more clearly seen and felt than when Mrs. Testa was ready to take on the Eisteddfod. From her coaching the grade threes in their choral verse to assisting teachers with duologues, poetry, and prose, to taking our grade 7 public speaking team to compete in very prestigious events. Her passion and dedication to us students, to making us give our very best while having fun, could always be felt. It also helped that Ashton won a great amount of prestigious certificates and very often took home the trophy. This memory will live on for many years to come. The Eisteddfod will be missing one of its best. You and Eisteddfod victories will forever be one of our favorite things.
Speaking of being well presented and learning skills that will last a lifetime, do you know what my next favorite thing is? Public speaking. When an Ashton student leaves the junior college, they are able to construct and present a speech like a professional, and the credit for that can be given to Mrs. Testa. She made the grade 5 public speaking course herself and then took the time out to also be one of the teachers that taught and presented it to us in grade 5. What a privilege it is to be able to receive such amazing life skills. These are things we can never say thank you enough for. It really is true what they say. A truly great principal is hard to find, difficult to part with, and impossible to forget.
If there is one wish that God could promise us upon asking, then we would surely wish that you would always be our principal for eternity. But since you have to go, we will always cherish the time that we spent as students under your leadership. Thank you for being the very best, for your kindness and your time spent away from your own family to help build this family up to what it is today. I'm sure that we can all agree that you, Mrs. Testa, are and will always be one of our most favorite things about Ashton Junior College.
And the choir please stand to sing favorite. Thank you. That was lovely. May the marimba band please join us on stage. Prefect. Our Captain, Mrs. Testa. Firstly, let us start by saying how incredibly grateful we are to be afforded the opportunity to deliver this tribute. We are here today to bid farewell to the kindest and most valuable person Ashton has had leading the helm. Mrs. Testa has given 11 outstanding years of service to the school and will be leaving us in a few short days. To say we are devastated would be an understatement.
Teaching is the profession that creates all other professions. We are grateful that you chose to be a teacher, a mother, and a principal to us. We have learned so much under your umbrella of expertise.
Mrs. Testa joined the school 11 years ago and contributed so much time and effort to the students and the school. She has worked tirelessly in shaping our minds and leads us on a good and kind path. And many years have gone by, and it's amazing we don't realize how quickly time flies. Time goes by quickly when you're having a good time. And ma'am, under your guidance, we've had the best time. And for time well spent, sometimes departures are celebrated more than arrivals.
Parting is such a sweet sorrow that I should say goodnight with tomorrow. Goodbyes are so hard, but also special, that you have the opportunity to say how special the person is to them. So on behalf of our fellow students, I would like to say a huge thank you to the person who taught us to live, even outside our classrooms, and encouraged us to think outside the box. The teacher is the most influential person in a student's life after their parents, and what a great influence she is on us to come.
Mrs. Testa has taught us the importance of valuing and respecting others by being kind, always. She taught us what actually counts. Thank you, ma'am, for creating an environment for us to feel safe and loved. She has also taught in us the importance of teamwork and sportsmanship. She has also celebrated our successes and failures equally by saying, well, now you know what not to do. There's no one like you, man. Certainly, you are the source of inspiration to many teachers here as well. You are enriched with your wealth of knowledge, guidance, and love. We will never forget the kindness you have shown and taught us to show others. You leave behind this legacy forever.
Mrs. Testa is a well-esteemed and very respected principal. No one will take her place in our lives, and no one is worthy of filling her large shoes. Now it's time to part, and with good wishes and warm regards, bid you goodbye. In the wise words of Shakespeare from Julius Caesar, and whether we shall meet again, I know not. Therefore, our everlasting farewell takes us, forever and ever, farewell. If we do meet again, why, we shall smile. If not, why then, this parting is well made.
We would like to leave you with this. A sprout of love. Because you serve with all your heart, we want to tell you from the start that all the love and care you show has planted seeds of faith to grow. They may not be seen overnight, but soon will blossom from the light. You shine on leaves that need much grace, and warm each branch with your embrace. So know that even we can't see you, just know that Ashton Sprout right here will sorely miss you. Thank you for being the best principal, mentor, friend, and playing so many roles at the same time.
Can Mrs. Testa please join us on the stage as its junior prime members accompanies us?
Choir, you know that I've always loved choir singing. Always go wherever the choir is singing. It was so, so amazing. Thank you so much for singing so beautifully. And then the teachers have hidden talents. So kids, you have a little bit of competition with Marimba Band, okay? Thank you so much. That was so, so special. And then you four with all your beautiful messages and to listen to your beautiful poem. I will remember it forever and ever. Thank you. My heart is always beating here. Probably my heart, my soul, and Ashton. You have been the most amazing school, the most amazing kids. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to lead you. Thank you for allowing me to show you the way. It's been my absolute privilege and honor. I just want to leave you with a few words. It sounds a little bit cliche, but don't do or don't allow what you cannot do to interfere with what you can do. Grade 7s are here, mostly grade 7s. There are younger students here in the junior choir and in the senior choir. This message is for every single child. from grade 000 all the way to grade 7. Don't be swayed by what's out there. You know what your goal is. You know what you want to do. You know where you want to be. You might not know what you want to become one day, because that's a very big decision. But keep focused on your goal. There are no shortcuts to any place worth going. Don't think of the shortcuts. Think of where you want to be, and you will get there. You are the only one who can get you through your school life. Put in the effort, and you'll reap the rewards. Don't hide behind excuses. Stand strong. Face your challenges, and you'll be stronger for it. When life is tough, and it will be tough, grade 7s, you're going to find it getting tougher as you go into high school. Life is tough. As I said, there are no shortcuts to getting where you need to be. But don't falter. Don't quit. Stay bold and be kind. Always. I love you. Always.
May the prefects please join us as we gather to say the principal.
Started on this journey so many years ago, and now it's time to leave behind the friends you've come to know.
You sought divine direction and a heart to do His will.
Your work became your passion as you fused your gifts and skills.
You set the highest standards for yourself and others too, showing honor, pride, and dignity. They saw the best in you.
A rash to riches story, not to be your bottom line. The priceless things we gain in life often come from the divine.
So don't wait one more minute, wishing for things that might have been.
Rather, watch the seeds you planted grow and reveal His peace within. Pray God keeps you safe and well.
Wherever you may turn, surrounded by your loved ones, living up the dreams you earn.
In the quiet of your heart, may you hear God softly say, "My good and faithful servant, I'm so proud of you this day."
Hello, it's us, your favorite teachers
I'm the favorite.
and students.
And students, yeah.
Where do we even start with a goodbye? We can start by saying thank you. Thank you for the opportunity to work with you. We're glad that we got the time that we have. And sorry. Thank you for everything. We're going to miss you like crazy. Can't believe you're going.
We're very sad. We have had such an awesome journey together, from being naughty teenagers in standard 5T, doing Aspusterki, the ugly sister, well, to working with you and giving us the opportunity to work together. That's been the ultimate. It's been the best 4 years of my life, being with you, working with you. And then when you brought Stacey on, I suppose it was okay. I mean, Mrs. Miller. We will be sending you our weekly TikToks just to keep you smiling. And here's to your future.
All the best.
All the best. Mwah!
You're really special in my heart, Mrs. Testa. I love you. Bye. I'm very sad that you're leaving, and you'll always be in my mind and in my heart. Bye. Hey, Mrs. Testa, I hope you have a good holiday. We never want you to move away because you're our best, Mrs. Testa, and we never want you to move away.
I really liked Mrs. Testa before COVID when we could give her hugs, and whenever we greet her, she greets us back in such a kind voice, which all us love.
I'm gonna miss Mrs. Testa because she is always taking care of us, and I wish her a farewell and great times. Mrs. Testa, you are amazing just the way you are. We are all going to miss you. Happy farewell.
Mrs. Testa, you care so much about us. You protect us from COVID every day. Well, I miss you when you're going to go. I will very, very much miss you. Good luck on the future, Mrs. Testa. Goodbye.
We miss you, Mrs. Testa. We're gonna miss you a lot. You can come to our house, Mrs. Testa. Mrs. Testa or not, I never wanted to go. And I love her so much. Hello, Mrs. Testa. I love you lots and lots and lots. I'll miss you when you retire. Bye. Hi, Mrs. Testa. I miss you so much. And I love you so much. And you give us nice greetings. And you love us. Bye. Hi, Mrs. Testa. I love you so much. And thank you for caring about us. I love you, Mrs. Testa, because you always kind to us and you always give us sweeties. You love us, Mrs. Testa. You give us warm hugs every day. And last year we had seen it, Mrs. Testa. When and Daddy plays the guitar. And he plays the guitar. We love you when you play the guitar. You loved us and respect us. Mrs. Testa gives us sweeties when people's birthday passes. Mrs. Testa is nice, she's kind, and she's respectful, she loves other people, and she loves others. I really like Mrs. Testa because she's so kind and she always puts our interests before hers.
I will miss Mrs. Testa because she's so kind and sweet.
I love you too. Bye. Teacher Tessa, what you did for the whole school. If you can come back. Mrs. Tessa, we'll miss you. Mrs. Testa, thank you for remembering all our birthdays and wishing us all happy birthday.
I really like Mrs. Testa because she's so kind and sweet. I wish her a farewell. Blessings to her.
I really like Mrs. Testa because she's always so kind and sweet to us. She's like a mum to our school and she always makes things better. Love you, Mrs. Testa. I hope you remember me always, and all the kids who love you also remember you. I love you so much, Mrs. Testa. I'll never forget you. I love you.
Please stand for the singing of the second hymn.
My Jesus, my Savior, Lord, there is none like you. All of my days, I want to praise the wonders of your mighty love. My comfort, my shelter.
Can everyone please keep standing with their hands by their side, singing.
We are the young, the children of the world. We hold tomorrow in our hands. We are the young, the promise of a brighter day. The future waiting at the dawn. Teach us well, teach us how to care. Give us love, love that we can share. And we'll walk hand in hand in the light of the rising sun. We are the young. We are the young, and so we look to you to show us how the world should be. We are the young, we trust in your experience to help us shape our destiny. Teach us well, teach us how to care. Give us love, love that we can share. And we'll walk hand in hand in the light of the rising sun. We are the young.
Babies. would just like to say thank you for being here with us today. On behalf of the prefects and Ashton College, we wish Mrs. Testa the best of.
Many nights we pray without you in our hearts a humble song we barely understood. Now we are. turn his face toward you and give you peace. Lord bless you and keep you. Make his face shine on you and be gracious to you. Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. Amen. Amen. Amen.
being here and for everyone who helped. And yes, Mrs. Testa, we love